Okay, so here's our new video for the week. So this is Unit 3. We're continuing with geometric shapes. And what we're doing is we're looking at sorting these shapes. We're going to look at how to sort these shapes. I have a bunch of shapes up here. There's almost a dozen here. And what I have is a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a really great way to sort anything. We've seen this in language class a lot, but we can use it in mathematics, right? And some of the things we looked at was number of lines on a shape. We looked at the number of angles on a shape. We looked at if a shape has a certain number of parallel sides. Okay. Then we also looked at right angles on a shape. Okay. So different ways of looking at these figures and how to sort these figures. So now we're going to look at how to sort them. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose two things, two characteristics of how I want to sort these. Now it can be anything. I can choose anything. I can do number of sides, a certain number of angles. I'm just going to choose over here. I'll put right angles on this side. So if a shape has a right angle, I'll slide it in here. And on this side, I will put, doesn't matter, I'll put maybe four or more sides. It's a little different. So I'm going to throw in a shape here that has 4 sides or more than 4 sides. So again, anything that's a right angle here, anything here that has 4 or more sides, so 4, 5, 6, 7 sides, whatever. Whatever's in the middle would have both these characteristics. So it would have right angles and it would have 4 or more sides. I'm just going to take these shapes and start sliding them in. So I'll start off with this one here. I have a square. I'm going to ask myself, does this square have a right angle? Well, yes, it does. This shape has 4 right angles. Does this shape have 4 or more sides? Well, yes, it does. So I'm going to throw it in the middle. Has both characteristics. Has right angles.
Attention, boys volleyball team. Attention, boys volleyball team. Please go to the office for uniforms. Thank you.
Okay, so just excuse that. So it has 4 right angles as well. It has 4 or more sides. Let's take a look at this one. Does this have right angles, this rectangle? Sure it does. There's a right angle here, 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 and here. Does this shape have 4 or more sides? Yes, it does. Because it has both characteristics, I'll slide that in the center. Let's look at the heart. A little bit different here. I have a shape of a heart. Does this heart have right angles? Well, no, it does not. There's no square corners. Does this heart have 4 or more sides? No, it does not. So it doesn't fit in anything. Doesn't go here. Does not go in the middle. It doesn't go over here. So what we're going to do is any shape that doesn't fit the characteristics, they go on the outside of the Venn diagram. So I'm just going to throw this heart over here. Have the triangle next. There are no right angles, and it does not have 4 or more sides. Does not fit any of these. It goes on the outside. Have this shape here. This shape does not have right angles, but it is a 6-sided shape. It's a hexagon, which means it has 4 or more sides. It'll go over here. Let's take this one here. This does not have a right angle. Some students think that this here is a right angle. It is not. Because of it, it's arched. A right angle must be 2 straight edges that come together to make 90 degrees, and this is not a straight edge. So this has no right angles. It does not have 4 or more sides. That will go on the outside. I have this diamond here. Excuse me. This diamond here. There are no right angles in this diamond. This is obtuse. This is acute. So this is more than 90. This is less than 90. Does it have 4 or more sides? Yes, it does. That'll go here. Have this shape here. There are no right angles in this shape. This is more than 90. This is less. More than 90 and less. Is there 4 or more sides? Well, yes, it does. Now I'm at this shape here. This is an octagon. There are no right angles in this octagon. However, it does have more than 4 sides. So I'll slide that over here. This shape over here. Okay, so this is not. This does not have any right angles. This is more than 90. This is less. It does have 4 or more sides, so I'll throw it over here. And now I have this circle. Well, this circle does not have any right angles, and this circle does not have 4 or more sides. So it doesn't fit any of these categories, so that will go on the outside as well. Okay, so tomorrow's class we're going to look at sorting some shapes. You have a bunch of shapes to sort. These are just 2 ways I can sort them. I don't have to choose these way. I could have chosen instead of 4 or more sides, I could have chosen 5 or more sides. Instead of right angles, I could have chosen parallel sides. I'm just looking for different characteristics of how to sort some shapes. Okay, we'll generate a list of characteristics tomorrow as well. Okay, so take time to review this lesson of how to sort shapes using a Venn diagram, and then tomorrow we'll look at that as a work period. Okay, so have a great evening.